Morning. So it's coming up on leaf season. The mowing season is starting to kind of taper off with how dry it is. Plus, the weather's going to be changing. So we're going to have a little bit of a gap between mowing and leaf season. So now is the time where I'm getting together all of my mailers and I'm putting them all together. And here's how I do my mailers. It's a little different than a lot of the other commercial outfits that you see out there. I don't do any of that direct EDDM, whatever fancy stuff they do, where you make a postcard with your pictures and hey, look at me. And to me, they all look the same, and I treat them all the same. Anytime there's a postcard that comes into my mailbox, it goes straight from the mailbox to the trash can, and I don't even look at it. I don't know if it's a political ad, if it's something for a furniture store, a lawn care company. I don't know. I don't care. It goes straight from the mailbox to the trash can because I'm probably not interested in what it is. And I kind of figure a lot of people do that same thing. So what my mailers are is I just get a box of 500 of these standard white envelopes. A box of 500 of these is about 20 bucks on Amazon. And then I get the ones that have the, if it wasn't so dang bright, let me block some of that a little bit. There you go. You can see there's that tab on there. These are the peel to stick envelopes. You don't have to actually lick them and then do it. It's like a sticker. You just peel it off and it's sticky, and then you stick it on there inside. And then, well, I take that envelope and I write a handwritten address on it. I don't have their name, of course, but I go through Google Maps and I choose a neighborhood that I want to mail it all in. I just cover the neighborhood. So I go house by house and I hand address every envelope, because that allows me to kind of pre-screen the property. I can see, is there a fence? How big is the gate on the fence, if there is one? How much debris and crap is there in the yard? Is there, a stump, a bunch of kids' toys, a bunch of broken down cars, a pool, and a trampoline? If there is, that property is not getting a mailer from me. So I skip over that house. And so everybody in that neighborhood that gets one of these mailers and calls me, I know they've already been somewhat pre-screened based on what I can see from the Google Maps satellite view. So standard white envelope, hand addressed, and then inside of that, I just have a little letter, has my logo on the top, and then it's just half a page, nothing big, nothing elaborate, just here's who I am, here's what I'm doing, and here's why. To let people know that I'm in your area. I would like to service your property. Give me a call. And then inside of that letter, I also put a business card. Now, I use a little bit more expensive business cards because customers like them and they can keep track of them. I use 3x4 refrigerator magnets. A little more expensive, but hey, a customer, I give these cards out all over the place when people ask for them. And you take somebody business card, put it in your pocket, it gets sweaty, you stick it in your wallet, and you pull it out so that you can write other stuff on or throw it away eventually. A refrigerator magnet, people will take that, they slap it on the refrigerator, and they're looking at my contact information for the next 10 years. So if they need any lawn care, they know who to call. If their neighbor needs somebody for lawn care stuff, they know who to call. Very simple. Slide that in there into the letter, put that in there, seal it up, put a stamp on it, and I drop them all off at the post office. Now, I have 327 of those ready to go. It is a little bit more expensive, possibly, than the other postcard ideas, but I believe that with a hand addressed envelope, it is a lot more likely to at least be opened, because people see an envelope come in and it's got an actual handwritten address. They go, well, what is that? And I think they're more likely to at least open it. Then they get the business card, they read the letter, they may say, well, I don't need lawn care, I don't want lawn care. They throw it away. They get a free refrigerator magnet out of it. But I think curiosity of a handwritten envelope is way more likely to be opened. Um, so yeah, I'm sending those out now. That way, customers have a heads up. Hey, here in about a month and a half, leaves are going to be coming down. Give me a call to get on the schedule to do a leaf removal. That's all I got today. I've just been sitting here addressing envelopes, looking through neighborhoods. I'd typically go for, everybody who's on my current customer list gets one. They may not get the business card, but they at least get the mailer. And then I'll find an area that I want to move into. Like I have two neighborhoods that I would really like to get bigger in and spread through those neighborhoods. So I wrote down all the addresses to just completely cover an entire neighborhood, and then the other one, I have one customer in that neighborhood, and I'd like to get bigger in that neighborhood. So I just went all the way up and down his streets and all the streets around his house, and I'm just gonna, I call it carpet bombing. I just boom, the whole neighborhood gets a mailer, and hopefully some more business will come through. With one, if I get one leaf removal from this stack, that pays for all materials, all stamps, everything is covered by one leaf removal. So that's all I have to get out of this box of mailers to break even. And then once you get your foot in the door with a leaf removal or an aeration, that can get your foot in the door for regular maintenance the following season. I've gotten a lot of customers by doing that where they don't really want somebody to do their lawn, but they definitely don't want to do the leaves on their own. So I get my foot in the door. And with a leaf removal, then they see, oh, well, he's trustworthy. He does good work. And they're somewhat familiar with me at that point. And then the spring rolls around and they say, well, I don't think I want to mow my yard this year. I'll just call him and have him do it because I'm already in their mind from the work that I previously did for them. I've gotten a lot of customers that way. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And yeah, if you do the same thing with the hand addressed envelopes, or if you see something that maybe is different, or you've got just a different way that you do it, leave it in the comments. We can all learn from everybody leaving a comment down there on how they do it, different things that you would tweak to my system to do it. Everybody can learn when everybody puts input in there. So I'm going to get back to work. Y'all be good.